So today I'll be teaching you about DDL commands. Are you guys aware of what these commands are? What was its full form? Do you remember about the full form?
Data definition language.
Yes, data definition language. We have discussed about that, the full form, in our previous class as well. Data definition language. What it is used for? What it is used for? Anybody remember?
For creating tables, views.
Yes, correct. For creating tables. Yes, you're correct about that. So, what DDL command is used for? So, anything that you need to do with the structure of table. What is structure of table? What is structure of table?
Like how many columns and which column contain which type of data, that kind of information.
Very good, very good. Just give me 1 second. You are correct about that too. Okay. So let's discuss about that structure of your table. So your structure of your table will look like that, right? This is your structure of table. Column names, which column will consist of which data type, what column will be there, if we need to add any column, if we need to remove any column. All these things will be done by uh, the same thing only, DDL command. Is this clear with you? Okay. So what kind of a command we consist of over here? We consist of create, alter, very important, drop, and truncate. We are going to discuss about them today. You know what create is used for? We have discussed about create few times now. Yes, creating tables, creating data types, you can use that. Are you all aware of that? Creating tables or data types. Everyone is aware of that, right? Okay. So I'm not going towards create in that depth because I have already talked about that. Now we are going to talk about alter. We can do multiple things with the help of alter. What are the first thing we can do? If we want to add a column, I can do that. If I want to remove a column, we can do that. We can do multiple more things, but I'm going to teach you the things that are important for interview point of view. Add a column, remove a column, change data type. You can change the data type also. All these things you can do with the help of alter. So see the syntax over here. If I want to add a column, let's say I want to add a column called address. Can I do that? Yes, I can do that. I'll write alter table. What's my table name? Worker is my table name. I'll write add. Which column I want to add? Address column. What will be my data type? Data type is varchar. Is this clear with you? If I'll add it, your column is permanently added in your table now. Is this clear with everyone? Are you able to get that? Okay, if I say you that you have to add a column, let's say, which columns we can add? Uh, what do you guys think? Which column we can add here? Mm-hmm. But more we can add in our table. Phone number. Yeah. So add a column called phone number. Yes, city. You can add any column as per your choice in the same table worker. Okay? Did you get that? Did you get my question, everyone? Add a column as per your choice in my table, which is worker. In the chat box, please. Add a column as per your choice in my table worker. Very good, Samrat. Good, Prashant. I want more answers. Everyone can answer this question. Don't open your mic if you don't want to speak anything. Good, Sumit. Good, Aloysius. Good, Santosh. So everyone is clear with that right now? Is this syntax clear with everyone? So I want to remove a column. How I can remove a column? I'll say I want to alter a table, which is my worker, but I want to remove, I want to drop. Which column I want to drop? I want to drop a column called address. So I will write down that. If I'll execute it, you can see over here your address column don't exist anymore. Is this clear with everyone? How to drop a column as well? Correct, Umesh, correct. Rick, correct. This telephone is also correct. Is second syntax is also clear with everyone how to drop a column? Okay, very good. Then let's talk about changing data type. How will I know which column consists of which data type? How will I know that? Here, yes, describe can also be used. Very good, Aloysius. Describe, very good. You guys, you don't have to mention data type again, right? After drop, no, you don't have to. You don't have to. You just have to mention your column. Okay, Sumit? Yes, I was talking about how we can get to know about our table. Describe is also good if you're writing that, but describe will not work here. Okay? Describe will not work in Microsoft SQL Server, but if you're using other servers, it will work. Okay, it is going to tell you everything about your table. Tell everything about table. So here are we going, what we are going to use here? We are going to use this function. Execute sp help and then my table name. This is inbuilt store procedure. Okay, this is going to tell you everything about your table. Clear? What data type each column consists of. So here you can see that what are the data types. Can you see this, everyone? Let's say I'm just giving you a scenario. Right now, every data type is correct, but let's say I want to change. What I want to change, I want to change department to care. I'm just giving you an example. I want to change my department data type to care. Can I do that? Yes, you can do that. I'm just giving you an example. I'll write alter table, then my table name, worker. What I want to alter, I want to alter a column. Which column? My department column. What data type I want to give? I want to give it as a char 10. So if I'll execute it, if I'll show you your data types now, so it must be char 10. Is this clear with everyone? Okay, very good. So are all these things clear what alter does?
Uh, I have one query on about
Okay,
example. Yeah,
yes.
so we can use two alter in one single query.
You are using two alter in one single query. How?
Like as you use alter table worker, alter column, that kind of.
So two queries, how? That's what I want to know.
No,
These are
no,
not
in
two.
one query.
These are not two queries. This is a single query only, na? Alter table worker. You're saying, can we use two alters in a single query? That's what you're
Yes,
talking about?
yes,
Yes,
yes.
we are doing the same only, na? It is working, so we can. Okay?
Okay.
If it is working, then we can. It was working for us. If I'll show you, your data type is
Yes,
cat
yes,
and now. Can you see that?
yes, yes.
Yeah. Okay, we are talking about something now, which is drop and truncate. You guys have to tell me the difference between these two. So what will I do here is, I'll create two tables, class 2. I'll create two tables now. Create table drop underscore 1. Same identical tables, only we are going to create id int. Then I will have truncate underscore 1. I'll execute it as well. Insert value into these two tables. Insert into drop underscore 1. Yes, you are correct about that, Ria. 11, 12, 13. This I'm going to do it in drop. And the same thing I'm going to do it in truncate as well. So if I'll show you my tables now, select star from drop underscore 1, select star from truncate underscore 1. I'll run them. These are the two tables that I have. Okay. So what will I do? I'll drop one table. You just have to tell me the difference, everyone. I'll drop table, then my table name. I'll drop my drop one table and I'll truncate my truncate table. Okay. So I'll just run them together. If I'll run my truncate table again, what is happening here? Can anyone tell me that? What is happening with your truncate table here?
It's deleting values, but column is still there.
Yes. Your table is still there. It just delete whole value from your table, right? All values are deleted. Table is still there, but all values are deleted. Correct?
Yes.
And if I'll just run your drop syntax, what we are getting here, invalid object name drop underscore 1. Why so? Why so? Why is it happening in that way?
Because the table
It's
has
a delete table.
One by one, please. Yes. Who was speaking before? Okay. No one is speaking? Okay. What is drop doing here? It deletes your whole table from your. That means this table does not exist anymore. So what drop is doing? Drop deletes whole table from your database itself. Are you able to get that? Where is drop? It deletes whole table. Yes, complete table. Table from database. Is this clear with everyone now? Why people are asking about class and group? What is the difference between drop and truncate? Can anyone tell me that?
Intricate table will be there. Interop table will be also remote. Intricate only records will be remote.
Yes. So he is correct about that, Santosh. But truncate only deletes your data. Okay. If I show you truncate table, then no data is there. Table is still there, but data is not there. Did you get that, Santosh? But what drop do? Drop deletes the table only. It deletes the whole table. Is this clear with you now? Is this clear with everyone I'm talking with?
Yes, Pragya.
My question is difference between delete and truncate. Okay. So what delete is used for? Delete is used to delete your row, right? If I show you your table, let's say we have our class table, which we have made on our first day. What will delete do? Delete will delete your rows. Let's say I want to delete from my table class. Then you will write down your condition where student name equals to Pragya. So all Pragya will get delete. Am I right? So delete will delete rows, first thing. Truncate can't do that. Truncate will delete all data at once. And one more thing, Santosh, you must be thinking if I'll not use where command, everything will get deleted. Then what's the difference between these two, right? Okay, what will be the difference between these two? This will also delete everything from your table. What do you guys think? Yeah, auto commit. One more thing is there, delete deletes row by row. Everything will happen. Things will get deleted on the backend row by row. Are you able to get that? Delete will delete everything row by row. Right now we have a small data. That's why everything is doing very fast. But what truncate will do, truncate will delete everything at once only. Did you get that? Yes. Will delete field also. Yes, it will delete field, but it will relocate them, Aneet. Let's not go over there, but let's talk about this. Delete will delete everything row by row. Everything rollback is also possible in delete. Yes, it is possible. We do have two type of tables. I'm not going towards them. Otherwise, this thing will become very huge. We have two type of tables. So if I want to go roll back to my main table, if I want to roll back my delete command, I can do that. Okay, so what am I talking about? Delete deletes everything row by row. Everything will get deleted row by row here. Okay. So if you have a very huge table, let's say you have a table of 100K records, what will happen? Delete will take a lot of time to delete all the records, whereas truncate will take lesser time because it is deleting everything at once. Is this clear with you, everyone? The person who was asking me?
Yep.
Okay. Now we are going to talk about functions. Do you guys know about functions? Anyone? Kindly open your mic.
Yes,
What are functions?
we give some set of information and they will execute according to them, like
Mm-mm.
some kind of task.
Block of code which does the reusable task for us.
Correct, correct. Mm-mm. So he is correct about that. So what functions are? Any code that you can reuse. Correct? That is your functions. Okay. So we have two type of functions. What are those? One will be user defined, UDF, which we say user defined functions. And then we have built-in function or inbuilt functions. What are user defined function? That are created by us. And what are inbuilt function? That is already in your system. Okay. So inbuilt functions are there, which is already present in your system, and we are going to talk about them because these are the only one that you needed. Okay. Is this clear with everyone? Samrat, I'll tell you the difference. The first one that you have used. So what will happen? It will permanently delete everything. It will not send into your recycling bin. Whereas what your second syntax is, it will send your things into recycling bin as well, which you can which you can let's say recover again. Are you able to get that? We'll explain you later on. Don't worry about the same thing. Yeah. If you get that, then that's great. I was talking about inbuilt functions, so let's talk about them. So we have different type of inbuilt function. First one is aggregate. What are aggregate functions? What are aggregate functions?
Min, max, sum,
Min, max,
average, count.
average.
Yes, you guys are correct about that. Min, max, count, average, all are aggregate. We do have more aggregate functions which many people are not aware of. But let me tell you very small thing to identify your aggregate functions, which is when any function is going to reduce your number of rows will be an aggregate function. If I'll use sum of salary from my worker table, right? If I'll use it, how many number of rows you are getting?
1.
I'm sorry, it's worker underscore one. Yeah, so how many rows you are getting?
1.
One, correct? So any function that is going to do the same task will be an aggregate function. Is this clear with you? Is this clear with everyone? Okay.
Yes.
We have sum, which you guys know. We have max. We have min. We have average. And we have count. So what sum is used for? Sum is used to give you total. Right now we are taking the total. Max will give you maximum number. Am I right? Max will give you maximum value. So your maximum value is this 7 lakh. Then min will give you minimum number. Am I right? Average will give you average. And what count will give you? Number of records that we have, right? But for this, let me have a table to make you think about the same thing better. Right now we have a table. If I write select, I want to count. What I want to count? I want to count my ID from my table A. What do you think what will be my result for this case? Try in the chat box. Write in the chat box, please. What will be my result if I'll run the same thing? Okay, 3, 4.
3.
Okay, 3, 4. What do you guys think? 4. So, what I have just told you, I have just told you to count IDs. How many IDs I have? 1, 2, 3. Null means empty cell. These are not the values, right? And we just want to count IDs here. So what it will be? It will be 3 here. Is this clear with everyone? Will not count null. Will not count null. Clear? Okay. So how we can have total number of records in my table? I want to see how many number of records I have, then you will be using star in that case. Is this clear with you? It's going to count null as well. So your answer will be 4 here. Clear?
Yes.
Number of rows that you have in your table. Do you have any issue with that now? Do you have any issue with any aggregate function? Anyone?
No problem.
Why you use select star? Where have I used select star? Where, Ria? Not able to get you. Here? In count. Okay. So, Ria, did you get that? Why we are getting 3 here? You can see there are different number of records, right? I just want to see how many IDs we have. So I have write count ID. So it will only count IDs. It will not count null. Did you get the first syntax? Okay. But now my question is, I want to see how many rows that we have. That can be my question as well. Now I want to see total number of rows that I have in my table, right? That means I need to count null as well. So how we can count null? With the help of count star. Did you get that? Count asterisk. Is this clear with you now, Ria? If I want to count number of rows that I have in my table, then I'll use count asterisk in that case. Is this clear with everyone now? Okay, good, very good. Let's move towards some other functions then. Our next function will be concat. What is concat? You might have heard concat in many cases. What is concat? What it will be joining? Correct, Priya. What it will be joining though? Columns, right? If I want to combine multiple columns in a single column, then I will be using concat, right? Combine columns together. Am I right? Okay, let me show you. Let's say the same example I'm going to give, which Ria has used. I want to concat my first name and last name together. So I'll write first name, comma, last name from my table worker underscore one. What you will get both the values of the column in a single column now. Monica Arora, Monica Arora. Is this clear with you? Did you get that? What concat is used for? But is this thing proper? First name and last name should also have a space in between, right? It should have a space in between. Am I right? Mm-mm. What do you guys think? We should have a space in between. How can we put that? In inverted commas. If you want to give any separator, you will put that in inverted comma. Clear with you? Now you will have space also in between. Is this clear with everyone? How to name the new column? How we can name this new column? We are getting no column name. Can you see that, everyone? A no column name is coming. How we can name it? By update no, by using alias. As update is like forming a new column, Ria. We are not forming a new column. We are just making changes in our select only. Okay? We're not forming any new column. We are just retrieving the data. I'll tell you about select clause also when we will move forward. Right now, if I want to give a column a name, we can use with the help of alias. What name you guys want me to give? Full name? So as full name. Either you can do it like that, or if you will not use as, still it will work. Just don't put a comma. Okay? Is this clear with everyone? Are you able to understand everyone I'm talking with here? Okay. Can I give you one question then? Great. So what your question is, you need to have worker ID first, then a hyphen sign, then first name, then a hyphen sign, then their salary, then a hyphen sign, then their joining date, then a hyphen sign, then a department. Is this clear? Is my question clear with everyone? What you guys have to have? Let's say one is for Monica. So I'll write one, Monica. Her salary is 100K. Department is HR. Like this, I want to have my answer. And joining date is also there. So I'll add joining date as well. Is this clear with everyone what you want to do here? Is my question clear with everyone? If you're not going to speak anything, how will I know? Okay. Okay. You guys can try. I'm just giving you 2 minutes and then we will discuss about the solution. Okay, good. Very good, everyone. I can see some answers. Good, Souvik. Good, Samrat. Good, Umesh. Very good, everyone. All of you are correct. How we can do that? We just have to write select I'll write concat. Then my column names. These are all the column names that I have. Comma, separator in inverted commas will be there. Mm-mm-mm. From my table, worker underscore one. Is this clear with everyone? Do you have any issue with syntax? Anyone? If I run it, here you can see that the same answer you're getting, what I have told you to find out. Okay, very good, everyone. Ria, Aloysius, Prashant, Souvik, Samrat, Umesh, very good, all of you. Any confusion to anyone anywhere till now? Okay, great. So here you can see that even if you have a same separator, you have to give it multiple times, right? Even if you have a same separator, you have to give it after every column, you have to give it multiple times, correct? In concat, am I right? So what we can use concat WS as well. What concat WS will do, it will do the same thing. Just if you want to give a separator, the same separator, then you can give it in starting. Okay? You can give the same separator in starting, then you can write down your column name by a comma separation. Comma, I'll write comma, comma, comma. So you don't have to write down your separator again and again. Is this clear with everyone? Still you will get the same answer. Clear with everyone here? Did you get the difference between concat and concat WS? If we want to give a same separator, we can use concat WS in that case. Because in concat WS, you just have to give the separator in starting. Clear? Can I move forward to more string functions now? So our next function will be upper. What do you guys think what upper will do by the name? Make everything into capital letters or capital words. If I'll have first name column from my table worker underscore one, what will I get? I'll get everything into uppercase. Is this clear with everyone? Every name is in uppercase now. Clear? Then we have lower. Lower will make everything into lowercase. If I'll write select lower and then I'm writing down my name. Pragya. So everything will be in lowercase now. Can anyone tell me why haven't I written from clause here? Why haven't I written from clause in this syntax? In my first command, in my first syntax, I was using it. But why am I not using here?
Because
Because
you
it's not table.
specified that uh,
One by one.
you specified the field. Not it is not coming from any table or database.
Yes, correct. He is correct about that. Pragya is a string, right? Pragya is a string. Am I right? Pragya is a string. Pragya is a value that
Yes.
I am giving. Do you have Pragya? Am I taking Pragya from any table?
No.
No. So that's why. If we are not taking anything from any table, why we will give any table name? Though we are taking first name from our worker table, that's why we have given the table name here. Is this clear with you? Is this clear with you,
Yes.
everyone? Okay. And why this is in inverted comma and why this not? Why Pragya is in inverted? Yes, it is a string,
Same.
it is a data, and this is a column, right? First name is a column. I told you, your column will never be in inverted comma, though your data will be. Clear? Is this clear with everyone now? Okay, very good. You guys are very smart. Good. Let's talk about more. What len will give you? Len. It will give you length of your string. So what's the length of my string here? 6. Very good. 6. I'll show you 6. If I'll put a left side space, then what it will be?
7.
Very good. 7. 7. If I'll put a space in middle, then
7.
very good. 7. It will be 7. If I'll run it, still 7. If I'll put space in right, then
6.
okay, good, very good. Your right side space will not be counted, so it will be 6. Is this clear with everyone? You guys are very smart. That's great. Any issue to anyone now? Then we will be talking about one of the most important function. Can I move forward then? If you're not feeling bored and if you're not feeling sleepy. I know we are talking about a lot of functions, a lot of new things. It makes people sleepy sometimes because a lot of new topics are there. Let's talk about substring. What is substring?
Take some part of string.
Very good. By the name itself, it's very clear. Substring. Some part of your string, sub part of your string, right? So if I want to take some part of my string, then I will be using substring. Let's say if I have my name, Pragya Rathi, I want to extract Pragya from there. I'm taking some part from my full string, right? I'm taking some part from my full string, right? Right, everyone? Can I have a yes? Yes. I'm taking some part. I'm taking Pragya from my full name. So in this type of case, you will be using substring. How to use that? I'll write select, then substring, then your column name or your string, whatever it is. So I'll write my string here, Pragya Rathi. From where I have to start to extract Pragya? From which character do I need to start to, from which character do I need to start to have Pragya? From P, right? And P is at what position? First position. Clear with you? Starting position. And how many number of characters I want? How many number of characters I want to have Pragya? 6 characters I want, right? 6 characters I want. So I'll get my Pragya here. Is this clear with you? So what we are writing in substring, our column name or your string, whatever it is. Then starting position, from where you are starting. And then number of characters. Is this clear with everyone? So what you guys have to do, you have to find out last name from my full name. Find out last name from my full name. Extract last name from my full name.
-1 works here like Python, or it will
No. I want answers from everyone. Whatever you guys think, just write down in the chat box. If anything will be wrong, I'll explain you again. Okay, I can see some answers. Very good. Okay. Space will also be counted, as I said. Right? Space will also be counted. Umesh, some mistake is there. Just think about that. Same mistake analysis. Okay. Let me talk about that. Substring. My string, which is Pragya Rathi. From where I have to start? From which character? What's my starting position? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. At 8, I will have R. Right? Right, everyone? At 8, I'll have R. And how many number of characters I want? Number of characters. How many number of characters I want to have, Rati?
5.
5. Correct. So I'll have 5 here. Is this clear with everyone now? Okay, good, very good. Any issue to anyone till here?
No, we are all good.
Okay, we are going to talk about char index and after that we'll do some questions. What is char index? By the name itself, what do you guys think what char index will do?
The position of character, it will give
Very
us.
good, very good. Char index, it will give you index of any character. Right? If I want to have position of any character, I can have it with the help of char index. I'll write char index, but I want to find out. I want to find out A. Can we give 7 instead of 5? Yes, you can give that. Samrat, you can. Here you are talking about, right? Yes, you can. I'll just talk about that. I'll just talk about that in further, like today only. Don't worry. You can, still you will get the same answer. If you will write 50 also, na, still you will get the same answer. Why is it doing that? We'll show you. Okay, I was talking about A. At what position do I have A in my name? First A I'm talking about. At what position do I have A in my name?
3rd.
3rd. But I want to have the position of our next A. How can I do that? Then you can give one more parameter also in your char index. I'll say that I want to start with 4th character. So I'll start with 4th character. Now, at what position do I have A? If I'll start with 4th character, then at what position do I have A? At 6th position, right?
Yes.
So I'll get 6. Is this clear with you, everyone?
Yes.
Very good. Very good. Very good. So any confusion in char index and substring?
No.
Because we will be doing question and that will confuse you for sure. I'm talking with everyone, not with a single person. Okay. You want me to explain the char index? Yes. So you understand the first char index? I want to have position of A, so it will give you position of first A only. Okay, so at what position do I have A? 3rd. Is this clear with you? The first one. Umesh. I want to have position of second A. So what will I do? I'll start with 4th character. So what is your 4th character? G is your 4th character, right? After G, when you have A. After G, you have A at 6th position only, correct? After G, you have A at 6th position only. Am I right, Umesh? So that's why you will get 6. That means you are starting from 4th character, which is 4th character, which is G. Is this clear with you now? Okay, very good. Yeah, so we will be talking about some tables here. Let me have a look in which database do I have that. Full name, email. Full name, email, _1. So this is my email table. Can you see that? Is my table visible to everyone? What you guys want to have, you need to extract, listen carefully, you need to extract everything before @. Did you get my question, everyone? Extract everything before @. How would you do that? We want to have some part of our string, so we will be using substring, right? From your full string, you want some part only, so you will be using substring. Am I right?
Yeah, but for that we need to get
We'll
the
move
place.
forward. Yes, we'll move forward. So we want some part of our string, so we will be using substring. What is my column name? My column name is email. Correct? Starting position from where I have to start with every column. From first position only you will start with, from first character only you will start in every column, right?
Yes.
I'll write 1. Now the question arises, how many number of characters I want? Can I say that I want everything before at the rate? So how will I find at the rate? For Pragya it might be 13, but for Ayush Sharma it will be different. For Riya Kapoor it will be different. For Daksh it will be different. For Ananya it will be different. So for everyone it will be different, right? Can I say that I want to have everything before at the rate? So how will I find at the rate? By using char index, correct? You can find at the rate with the help of char index, na? Can you do that? From your table, full name, email. If I'll show you here, you can see that I'm getting the same result which I have talked about. Comma. So you can see over here the same result I'm getting, but I said before at the rate. It is giving you till at the rate. So can we say that we want one character less? So can we write -1 here? I don't want at the rate. At the rate is at last position. So can we say I just don't want it anymore? So -1 for at the rate. Are you able to get that? What am I talking about, everyone? So it will remove at the rate also. Is this clear with everyone? Are you able to get that? How many of you are able to get that? That's what my question is. How many of you? Everyone. So can I give you a question? Okay, I can see many yeses. You guys are very smart that you get everything in a one go. Okay, you need to find out first name from your full name. First name from full name. And I will be giving you one confusion question also today. You need to find out first name from your full name. That will be last question for today. And I will be giving you one question. One person has did that, like the 7 one, right? This 7. Like, can we write 7 in Pragya here? Where it is? In substring it was. Correct? This question. I will be giving you one question for homework. You will get to know. If you will just do a little bit of research, otherwise, I am here to solve it for you tomorrow. Do let me know. You need to extract first name from your full name. Then be giving you two questions that will be as a part of your homework. I just want you guys to do a little bit of research. If you will not be able to find it, I'm here to solve it for you. Which way I will be doing it for sure. Okay, very good. Very good, Prashant. Just you forgot to mention your table name. If you're taking a column, mention a table name from. Other things are correct. Good, very good. Very good, Souvik. Very smart people are there. I want more answers. Okay, very good, everyone. Ria, Samrat. Very good, everyone, those who have tried it. I want to have first name, will use substring. In which column? In my full name column. What I want to start from first character only, till space. I'll write char index, I'll find out space in my full name column. From my table, full email. Is this clear with everyone?
Is this taking space also?
So I have told you right side space will not be counted. If it is taking, then also it's fine, no?
Hmm.
Clear with everyone? Do you have any issue about anything? Can I give you one question for homework? What you guys have to do, you have to find out last name. Did you get that? Okay, you just have to find out. This will be your homework, and I will be giving you this answer tomorrow. I just want you guys to do a little bit of research. And I know you might will not be able to do it, but still, I will be letting you know the answer tomorrow. Okay? Not giving you anything else for homework, just do that.